Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David Custer. Here's a look at the top stories we are following tonight. A second Michigan farm worker has been infected with the bird flu. According to the state health department, the farm worker was caring for cows infected with the disease. He was quickly provided medicine and is recovering from respiratory symptoms. The first case of bird flu in humans in Michigan was reported last week. In both cases, neither of the farm workers were wearing full protective gear. Helping area teachers advance their careers, Saginaw Public Schools and 17 other districts across Michigan will get a share of more than $365,000 from the State School Aid Act. Saginaw Public Schools was awarded $5,500. The State Department of Education says the money must be used to cover the National Board for Professional Teaching Standards certification fees for first-time candidates. The Soapbox will once again be racing into Flint. The 4th annual Derby is this Saturday at Chevy Commons. This year's race celebrates the city of Flint's spirit of community and to look forward to future racing at a restored Cronin Derby Downs, which was the site of previous Flint Derbies. Saturday's event starts at 9 and features one sanctioned race in all the American Soapbox Derby's Super Stock division. And here's a look at the local schools competing. The winner will qualify for the 86th First Energy All-American Soapbox Derby Race Week on July 14th through the 20th in Akron, Ohio. Well, now here's Chris with your first alert forecast.
David, we've got temperatures dropping down into the 30s and 40s tonight. It looks like there is at least a small chance of patchy frost in some of our counties north of the Tri-Cities, especially in this area that's shaded more in a dark blue color. But once we get past the morning hours of tomorrow, it's looking like mid to upper 70s over the area, slightly cooler near the lakeshore, but not quite as drastic as the last couple of days. Big reason why winds finally turn to more of a southwesterly direction tomorrow. This is your wind gust trend, so the sustained winds much lighter than this. Our gusts are only between 10 and 15, sustained likely between 5 and 10. Your radar tonight is crystal clear. Sky tracker barely showing a cloud, so we feel pretty good about dry weather as we go through tonight and also into tomorrow. We've got nothing but sun on Friday, perhaps a few clouds as we get closer to the end of the day. None of those clouds producing any wet weather. Now the weekend, that changes. Saturday, rain is likely once we get to the afternoon and also the evening. That does move out for Sunday. However, we should see decreasing clouds and a chance for more sunshine as we wrap up the weekend. Both days over the weekend expected to be in the 70s, cooler on Saturday. We start dry to start the weekend, may even have some sunshine left over Saturday morning, but eventually the rain returns on Saturday afternoon. That continues into Saturday evening, and it's likely some of that, especially to the south, will at least be heavier at times. We're not necessarily talking about a flooding rain, but I think there's potential that some of those areas south of the Tri-Cities region could pick up around a ½ inch to maybe 3/4. Those rainfall amounts will get lighter as you go off to the north. Your forecast for the next 7 days shows temperatures do warm back up to the 80s early next week. Our best chance for thunderstorms will come on Tuesday and Wednesday. Smaller chances on Monday and also on Thursday.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.